Colgate University is located in central New York in the small town of Hamilton, where a large majority of the land use in the area is dedicated to agriculture. Drive 5 minutes in any direction, and one will come across a grazing herd of dairy cows, a silo filled with grain, or a tractor tilling the land for the next harvest. Based on our surroundings, one would think we are within a cornucopia of local food awaiting our consumption. Yet the presence of local food on Colgate's campus, outside of the dairy industry, is minimal at best. So, what is local food? One important thing to consider when discussing local food is the meaning of local itself. The word local can mean different things depending on the location and context. Generally, local is defined as food from within a certain state, region, or radius. Colgate defines local with a two-tiered system. Anything within a 250-mile radius of campus falls under the Tier 1 definition. On a smaller scale, Tier 2 only includes food purchased within Madison County or any of the 6 bordering counties. This definition is not the same everywhere. At Bucknell University, for example, local is defined as anywhere within a 150-mile radius of campus. Local can also be defined using parameters other than distance. The size of a corporation or farm, the amount of organic food they produce, or their compliance with labor regulations can all be important criteria when classifying food as local. For example, Hamilton College only considers food to be local when it comes from companies with income less than $5 million a year, while Colgate considers larger businesses like Burn Dairy to be local. We conducted a survey to determine how much Colgate students know about local food and their perceptions of it. This was done in Frank Dining Hall, the Coop, and the Library Cafe. We found that 100% of students surveyed believed it was important to eat locally. However, only 61% were willing to pay a premium in order to do so. Altogether, students recognized the importance of eating locally, but lacked the information required to further understand Colgate's relationship with local food. Getting students involved and educated will be imperative to creating a grassroots movement to increase the demand for local food on campus. However, there are many challenges with integrating more local ingredients into the dining hall menus. Due to the harsh winter climate in central New York, local produce is hard to find outside of the summer months. This helps to explain why dairy products constitute the majority of local food currently served at Colgate. Considering the limited seasonal yields of central New York, increasing our amount of local food could also mean decreasing the number of available food options. This was the case at Hamilton College, which instituted a local food only day in honor of Earth Day. However, many students were left dissatisfied since popular food items that required long shipping distances, such as bananas, were not available. Increasing the local food consumption of Colgate's campus may not be easy, but it is important to the town and university for many reasons. Agricultural towns such as Hamilton have been shown to benefit greatly from having a local food community present nearby. Increasing our local food consumption would facilitate the growth and economic development of our community and create a greater connection to our surroundings, particularly for students who rarely venture further than down the hill. Choosing food grown locally also has positive benefits for the environment. Global deforestation is the largest source of carbon dioxide emissions after fossil fuel burning, accounting for 15% of total greenhouse gas emissions. Eating more food grown domestically will lead to less pressure to deforest foreign lands such as the Amazon rainforest. Reducing the distance that food has to be shipped also leads to a reduction in the amount of greenhouse gas emitted, often associated with transporting food long distances. Pat Reynard, the new operations director for Chartwells at Colgate, discussed the diluted meaning of local through its growing usage in product advertisement. One possible solution could be integrating more small food businesses that aren't necessarily produce-based, such as grains, granola, or other baked goods. Another option is buying produce in bulk during the summer and freezing it, which can not only increase local food, but also support local farmers year-round despite Colgate's absence from the local market during the summer. In an era when many small-scale farmers struggle to compete with industrial-sized farms and wholesale distributors' low prices, regional universities are finding it equally as difficult to serve their students a large quantity of local food. The potential economic, environmental, and health benefits for our community necessitate an effort to overcome the many obstacles involved with sourcing more food from local farms or companies. Educating the student body, developing relationships with smaller companies, and establishing ourselves as a reliable client during the summer grow months can collectively improve Colgate's mission to support the local community while simultaneously improving the quality of ingredients available to students.